guys, it's Kelly. Already filmed this, but I wanted to redo it. I have several things to talk about today, but I'm also gonna try and keep it short. Um, First, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been keeping all of my pets in your prayers, and also me for my sanity. Thank you so much. Um, we're at the point where decisions still need to be made, but we aren't on the same page on some of those decisions. So just still keep us in your prayers. Okay. So there's a couple of things that I want to show you and talk about, and so let's just get into it, cuz it's not a whole lot, but it's kind of a lot. So I'd rather just jump on in. All right, so I've so much stuff rearranged all over the place. All right, so I've been working on my Halloween town that I said that I was going to work on. I thought that I was going to get a finish really quickly, but I did finish all of this side of it over here. So all that I'm left with right now is the bakery side. So I've got to finish the bakery. I have the little symbols down here, and I have the little witch and the little owl. So that's where I'm at with this. The bakery as of today is going to, I don't want to say be put away, but I'm almost done catching Halloween Cat up to color completing the threads that are in the kit, which I'll show you in just a second. And then Halloween Town is going to become my lunchtime pattern at work because it is so close to a finish. Because I had to stop working on it, and I'm not going to get out any of the other ones that y'all picked for me on the Dyed Panda group, because with all of the crap that's been going on at work and here at home, I just didn't want to work on very many. I didn't want to work on any of those. And the pattern that honestly has been really kind of uplifting or puts me in a better mood if I'm kind of has been, oh, he heard me playing with my necklace. I don't have the laser pointer. It's okay. Has been my quotes to live by. So I did finish the entire word quotes, did all the back stitching on here, and I finished the banner and filling in the words with the cream color. So I got this out. I didn't work on any other parts of it. I'm going to get this back out in August to work on catching up the quotes. I am 3 quotes behind, and there's only 2 left. So I definitely want to get more work done on that. Halloween Cat, I will show you where I'm at the moment. I got to work on it some more today, and I'm getting pretty close to being caught up with these colors. How about we don't talk right now? Thanks. I'm getting really close to being caught up with these colors. So what I have left right up here in the colors that I still have in my kit are the swoosh on this side, and there's a little one on this side, and then I have the rest of the yellow moon right here. And then I will get to move the hoop down to finish this jack-o'-lantern and the little kitten coming out of this side. And then this will get put away indefinitely until I finish a few more things and find the missing colors within my kits. So that's where I'm at with that one. Halloween Town is getting put away tonight, or after I'm done filming this, because I really want to get my Haid back out. So there will be, I think I've done really good at never showing what she looks like in these videos on here. So just stay tuned. There will be a Beastly Unsaved Rabbit Hole video coming with probably in like a week and a half. So get excited for that because I'm really excited to work on her. I need to work on finishing up page 1, which all I have left is 310 of. And then I have probably about 35 to 40% of page 2 finished on her, so I'm really excited to get her back out. And I'm getting her back out tonight. The pattern that came in the mail this week is the one that I had on back order. It's the Stony Creek Lord's Prayer. They had a different one that I liked for the longest time, but I didn't like it enough to buy it. And then I saw this one was brand new a couple weeks ago, and so I bought it. And I love, you know, like the little wheat bundles, the little lions. There is some Krennic in this. But for the most part, I mean, it's a pretty decent sized pattern. It's not as long as the Apostles' Creed, but this one has a little bit more detailing, a lot more backstitch. Obviously, pretty much everything in here is backstitch. But it's a really simple pattern. Very simple pattern. And the color list isn't too bad. So I'm pretty excited about this, and this leads into my Picture This Plus order because I did place an order yesterday in the big sale, and so I do have pictures of the fabrics, so as I talk about them, I will insert pictures for them. The first one that I ordered is Crystal Heroic. And here's a photo of that. It's absolutely beautiful. I have Heroic for a different project that I've started. It's the Clouds Factory Magical Creatures calendar. But I wanted Heroic to redo the, I call it the Sunshine Trio, but it's by Stitchrovia on Etsy or Emma Congdon. And it's the You Are My Sunshine, the happy when skies are gray, and you'll never know, dear, how much I love you pattern. So it's that song. I started the first and second part when they very first came out. She released those two together, so I put them on the same piece of fabric. About 6 months later, she released the third part, and I was so peeved because there was no way I could split that fabric up. And I just couldn't get around my head of how am I going to finish this now? Like part 3, you know, whatever. So, yeah. I have actually a good chunk of part 1 finished and a decent chunk on part 2. So I'm putting, you know, all that work, it's gone, okay? But I thought Heroic is kind of like a cream colored fabric with reds and blue, like pinkish red blue coloring in it. And since the patterns are yellows, blues, and pinks, I thought that that would be the perfect fabric to tie it all in. And I really wanted it to be the crystal fabric because I thought that it would just make it really sparkle and stand out. So I'm excited to get that, to redo that pattern. Really excited. I got Ancient. I got Ancient in 2 different sizes, but the same count. One of them is going to be for the Lord's Prayer, and one of them is going to be for the Apostles' Creed. So I'm really excited about that. The next fabric I got was Mesa, and here's a picture of that. I got that fabric to do the Stitchrovia Emma Congdon Bee Ink-spired pattern from the Cross Stitcher magazine in, I I believe it was either the June or July issue. Davina's already finished it. It's phenomenal. I love it. But she did hers on gray, and it looks amazing. And I messaged her, and I was like, oh, would it be crazy to do this on kind of like a skin colored fabric? So I'm kind of excited to do that. I got a piece of murky, and here's a picture of that. I got murky for One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I tossed around a couple different ones. I was originally thinking Oaken, then I kind of looked at maybe like Legacy or something like that. But I've seen Emily do a ton of stuff on murky, and I just love how kind of old and cryptic it looks. And being a history major and just loving that kind of stuff, I thought that would make it look like a really old, ratty, dirty flag. And I just think that would look really freaking cool. So that's what I'm going to do it on, and I'm pretty excited about it. The next one I got was Mystic, and here's a picture of that. And that is to do the Portrait of a Bee by the Little Stitcher. It's going to be my companion piece to my bee sampler that I'm doing of her patterns. Whenever I wrote her about the patterns, I asked her, are there going to be any more? And she said there was going to be some more next summer. So if that does happen, then I will pick another dark, bold color from Picture This Plus to do another companion piece with my other two. But I thought my bee sampler is on Huntress, which is a really nice maroonish burgundy color. So I thought that the Portrait of a Bee would look really nice on a navy. I think that those thread colors will really just pop on there. The next one I got was Sand. And that's going to be to do the Frosted Pumpkin Sweetest Pie. That's the called for fabric for it. I thought about getting a darker brown color, but I just went ahead and went with Sand. I think it's going to look really good. I did not get it in crystal though, like the pattern calls for, because I love sparkles, okay? I do love them, but they are harder to stitch on. So it honestly has to be the right pattern, in my opinion, for crystal to be in the background. And a lot of Picture This Pluses, or not pictures, a lot of the Frosted Pumpkin stuff is not on crystal because a lot of people just love super cute, adorable little kawaii things on crystal fabric, and I totally get that. But for me, it has to be just the right pattern, if that makes sense. The next one I got was Vesper, and here's a picture of that. And I got this one because in the August cross stitcher, I'm going to have to find it, there's a Cook's Measurements pattern, kind of looks Stitchrovia-ish or Emaconda-ish, but I could totally be wrong. It could definitely be a different designer, but it's a Cook's Measurements pattern, and I've honestly been looking for something like that for my kitchen for a while. So I really want to do that pattern for my kitchen. And so I got Vesper because my kitchen is lime green with navy and like a golden yellow. So I thought that would look really nice in my kitchen. So that's what that's for. And then the final piece that I got was Whirlpool. Here's a picture of that. Whirlpool, I got to do the Frosted Pumpkin Fruits of the Month sampler. And again, that's going to go in my kitchen. And instead of doing the months in the little banners, I have the Italian names for the fruits. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I thought that the blue would look really nice with the decor of my kitchen. That is everything that I got. 3 of the pieces are 1/4 yards. Everything else is 1/8, or not yards, fat 4ths and fat 8ths. But I got 9 pieces of fabric for $90 and $5 for shipping. So I do not feel bad about that at all. I think it's actually, I'm so excited for it. And as soon as it comes in, y'all know, I will let you know. Something that came in the mail yesterday from my friend Heather. I'll link her channel down below. She's awesome. I absolutely love her. She lives up in the DFW area, and I met her at a Houston Stitch get-together back in February, and we talk all the time. We've both been a little MIA lately, though, because she's been going through some stuff, and I've been going through some stuff, but we still check in with each other. But I got home the other day, and I came home to this. And I was like, who could this be from? Because it was also from Australia. And I was like, what? And I got this little package of needle minders, and it says, love your friend Heather on it. So she ordered from Needle Minder Obsession, and it's on Etsy. But she ordered me some needle minders because I've been having a time. So she sent me this cute little pineapple, which I absolutely adore. And I couldn't see this one until just now, so that's kind of why I'm chuckling. But I'm not going to say it out loud because I try not to cuss in these videos for y'all, but I'll just show it on the screen. Really excited. And then a cute little enamel panda, absolutely adorable. I'm going to try to move these out of the way some, so that way y'all can see her information. This is where she got them from. Kristen Brown. And her Etsy shop is Stitchin Mad. So cute. I haven't been able to check it out yet. Like I said, I was wanting to open this on camera. So, because I had just seen this one because this little paper was in front of it. So I will put her Etsy link down below, and also Heather's, because y'all should check her out. Give her some love. And I think that is it, guys. I wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet this week. There will be a Haid video coming soon, which I'm so excited for. And thank y'all again so much for joining me on my weekend vlogs. I'm glad that y'all are liking them. I'm sorry that I'm a little late this week. Sunday was just not the best day, and so I didn't get to finish editing it on Sunday, and then work has been literally crazy this week, so I am working on finishing that up to get this last weekend's loaded, and before you know it, it's gonna be this next weekend. So yeah, I'm glad that y'all are enjoying those. You know, I try to get a fair amount of stitching in the video for y'all, and just things that I'm doing while I'm stitching, but I've also been doing the KonMari method on my house, which has been going amazing, and I'm impressing myself more and more every day with my ability to just be like, I don't need this as much as I've always thought that I did. It makes you feel really good. So, thank you all again for joining me on that adventure of life and being super supportive. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.